Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to show you guys this before I backcombed it. It's just under 3.5 grams of human hair. You can get human hair at like wig shops and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and backcomb this to use it in our experiment. Hey, I just wanted to show you that I had weighed out exactly 5 grams of Dreadhead Dreadwax. Alright? This is what we're going to be applying to the dread. The dread is about 7 inches long. There's the 7-inch mark, so you can see it's about 7 inches of dread. Two grams is the amount for the large dread, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to put 2 grams for every 3 inches of dread, okay? So that comes out to exactly 5 grams of wax. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and wax this dread up. First we're going to weigh the dread and see what it weighs with no wax in it at all. Alright? So to do that, what I'll do is I'll set this jar up here just so that I have something to set it in. And we'll turn our scale on and we'll let it zero out. So now we're going to take the dread and we're going to stick it in here so it's fully in the cup. And it ends up being 3.39 grams. Okay, really close to 3.4. Alright. So, and if you're wondering, the reason why you use the cup is so that you don't have any of the dread like hanging off or something, you know, because then you won't get an accurate read. So we know what our dread weighs, so now we'll go ahead and wax it. We have our dread here that we're going to wax, and we have the wax. And we'll go ahead and apply it. Now instead of just taking it like gooping it on like that, we'll break off like small pieces, and we're going to rub that in our fingers and get it nice and ooey gooey soft. Now, as I said, we're using a little bit more wax than normal. So by over-waxing a little bit, you know, we can kind of compensate. I know that some people will say, well, you know, that's great that you know, you got the wax out of the dread and you were able to remove it, but some people over-wax and then maybe they wouldn't be able to if they over-wax. Well, we're over-waxing a little bit. Okay, so that pretty much takes care of the first 3 inches of the dread. Got it worked in pretty well. And we'll get some more. And warm it up the same way. It should also be mentioned that this is an initial serving of Dreadwax, okay? This amount is only used when you first start the dreads. Every time you wax after that first waxing, it's called a maintenance serving. And instead of 2 grams per 3 inches, you're talking about like 0.2 grams. I mean, it's really, really small. So now I put this on there, nice and thick. This is candle making. This is definitely over-waxing in its finest. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and warm this up with the hair dryer and melt in the wax that we just put on there and remove any excess that's right at the surface, as per the instructions on our site. Palm roll a little bit. Whenever you wax, you want to palm roll. And in addition to helping the wax work in, it will also remove excess wax off the surface of the dread. Because after all, you wax inside. because that's where it holds knots down that you've compressed so that they can tighten up and get used to being tightened, so that the next time you come back and foam roll them, they can get even tighter. Alright, so we've got our wax worked in and foam rolled down, and that looks pretty good.